Hey everyone, welcome. Ever feel like the guitar fretboard has been a confusing maze? Well look, today we're going to break it down and we're going to unlock its secrets using something called the CAGED system. Now this isn't some kind of crazy theory, it's a way to see 5 simple patterns all over the neck. And once you get these, the whole fretboard starts to make a lot more sense. So let's jump in. All right, so the CAGED system is based on the open chord shapes C, A, G, E, and D. And look, it might sound strange, but those shapes are like building blocks that repeat up the neck. So see here, if I take this C chord and I want to play a D chord, I just move it up 2 frets and play the exact same thing and make sure that my first finger is kind of acting like the open strings. Now I can do the G right here, E right here, A right here. So it works all the way up the guitar neck. And then what we want to try to do is we want to use these shapes as they relate to like the A major scale, okay? So like the A major scale, we're going to use, for instance, for this is going to be coming out of this shape and this shape. And this is where this lick is going to live. All right, so the very first one is going to be out of the E. So all that is that E shape moved up to where the A is on the E string. And then this shape is handling all the chord tones. So the A is on the E is on the A string 7th fret, the A is on the D string 7th fret, the C sharp, which is the 3rd, is on the G string 6th fret, the E, which is the 5th, is on the B string 5th fret, and then back to the root, the A. And if we play this scale, it'll look something like this. So this lick that I'm playing is going to be dealing with partially part of this chord shape right here. Then the other part of it's dealing with this one, which that's like the D shape. Because if this is the E shape, the next one in order is D. And that means that the A is on the D string. So the A will be on the D string 7th fret. The E will be on the G string 9th fret. The A will be on the B string 10th fret. And the C sharp will be on the E 9th fret. So the very first part that we're going to do is we're going to put the pinky on here. And we're going to play pull off. But we also can pick it. We're going to play the E string 9th fret. Then we're going to play the E string 5th fret. And then we're going to skip strings and go to that 9th fret on the G string and then the 6th fret on the G string. So right there, that's this part and this part, that's from the D shape. It's a lot easier for me. Where I put the 3rd finger on the G string, the pinky on the B, and use that middle finger and scoot it in on the E string. And then the 3rd finger and 1st finger is in the E shape. But the way we're going to be doing this is we're going to be using the 1st finger to take care of these. And you'll see why. So we're going to go. So that's the C sharp A, E, C sharp. And I'm going to do picking, or I can pull off. So right there, that's how the E shape and the D shape are working together in this lick. Okay, and then what we're going to do is use that D note right there to connect to the next shape. And what we're doing is we're using the C shape of the E chord. So what that means is that the C shape right here is moving up alphabetically till it hits E. So I'm going, and now I'm using this note right here, which is the octave of that. That's going to be on E string 7th fret. And then I'm going to go right there to the E string 4th fret. And that's going to give me the that part of the C shape right there. So I have, and then I'm going to connect that note right there, which is going to be the 5th fret of the B string, slide it down. Okay, now I'm back in the key of A. What I'm doing, I went from A to E to A again. So I use part of the D shape right there to start off the lick. And I'm in the E shape right there. I connect this to get to the C shape of the E. And now I'm back using this note to connect me back to the G shape of A, which is going to be the B string 2nd fret and E string 5th fret. So I have this. And of course, you want to think of this as like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. I'm doing that right there, 2 rounds. Then we move it up a minor 3rd. So this is a variation of what we call modal interchange. And we're going to take that A in the E shape, and we're going to move it up 3 frets. Now it's for C. And right here it is. The exact same fingerings are going to work. Everything is going to work perfectly because the CAGED system is 100% transferable. So I'll do the exact same thing. I'll do a part of the D shape of a C key. I'll do part of an E. Then I'll do a C shape of the G, which is the 5th of C. That's kind of going to be like the 1 and the 5 in the turnaround. And then I'll go back to the G shape of the C. I know it seems crazy when you think about this, but I promise it'll get really comfortable the more you do it. So it's the exact same thing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do E12 to E8, G12 to G9, then G10 to E10, then E7 to B8, slide down to B6, B5, and then E8. And that's setting us up the C, G, back to C. And I'll do that one time and then go back to the A. You notice how these 2 licks are really close to each other? That's because the CAGED system works in that order. So the D part and the E part were connected right to each other. And then if that was E, the next one was going to be G. So I could practice just to make sure that I know exactly where that is. And then for that other one, I could go, that's that. That means that's D. That means that's G. And then that's G right there. So I can practice those chord shapes to make sure I have a outline of everything, and that makes it a lot easier. Leave a comment below if you have any questions or you want me to cover another topic. And please make sure to like and subscribe if you got value out of this. And thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.